Alrighty, here we go. I'm just, at this point, I'm literally just filling in blanks that I didn't get on the last time, or last go around. Same thing. Why is the camera orientated so weirdly? Do, 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 do. All right, there's that. And then I got these, what's it called? Diddly lines. These pew-pews, as I'm gonna call them. Do this real quick. I should be about done after this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm in such a great mood. Uh-oh. Phone's on 20%. How to tell if a girl is interested in you. I like seeing those Reddit videos. No, frick. By the way, I watched these lives, like, just to see how I was drawing. And I looked so weird, and it's because it's very difficult to orientate my hands like this with the camera and get, like, the camera to look at it without me interfering with the camera. Yeah, I don't think he did as many lines as I'm doing right now. Gonna be quite the hassle when I got to do the body parts and let that body hit the floor. Let me try this one. Either way, my guilty pleasure ain't going away. Baby, I'm little now. I'll be walking on out. Sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Nobody pinch me. Woo! Turn the lights off. Do 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 do. Do do do. I remember when that song came out. Why is this thing black? Uh-oh. I thought I left ink on the paper. I was like, no. But obviously, I don't sell it. I don't show it. I think I'm running out of ink on this 0.1 ball pen as well. I think I need a new inker. Yes, right as I reach the arm, it changes. You like movie dialogue. I can handle anything. That's actually cool. Because it's like inspirational movie dialogue. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna bust you up. It's from the Terminator. What the was he saying? I'm gonna bust you up, man. He was ready to die. I want to get this over with today. Mars rovers, Avatar, self-driving electric cars, SS. Drake, what else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire. Got that from movie 13 in the intro. Dun, 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 of Dragon Ball Z to be specific. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? I'm actually kind of done. Just don't nip his balls. Just switch it up. Make sure y'all see that 15 minutes in and I'm nearly done, baby. Oh, I got the heater on again because it's freezing balls off outside. Cold as balls, baby. Turn the heater off. Do 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 do. The heater's off. Do 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 do. The heater's off. Do 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 do. The heater is off. Am I fraying the ink? That'd be bad. That would be bad. Bad is not good. All the stuff I've drawn within the last year is epic, dude. Okay, how do I turn this around so that it can be seen by all? Hey homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's haggling, no, I'm not tagging it. What you want? The boy to start asking you what you want to do, brother. What you trying to do, brother? What you want to do, brother? What you want to do? Drawing women was difficult for me. And up until today, like I was thinking, like I was like, dude, how am I gonna ever be able to draw these? Well, women. I was about to say these things as if they're inanimate object. Well, what I'm drawing is technically an inanimate object until I bring it to life, like Frankenstein. But I was like, I totally, dismissed the idea of gesturing the drawing first, and then coming up with a pose for it instead of just blobbing it on the page. So I gestured it out twice, and then drew the dang thing. Show y'all some more. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this on camera and think, geez, why does it look like that? like the way my arm is positioned. But it's super difficult to get it in a good position for like more than 3 seconds. Well, let me reorientate the camera. I love that word, reorientate. All right, I need, hold on a second. Without you. All right, then, whatever. Ruler, you're back in commission. Some of the stuff is off the screen. I got a like. Okay. Uh-oh. Birds are chirping. I gotta get this thing over with. 31 minutes. These lines can get you hypnotized. Don't you just love when you're watching a movie and you're watching it with like a younger sibling or someone younger? Just doesn't you just love and read hate or get annoyed at, when there's a scene, and then they got a sex scene in there, and you're just like, ah, like, come on, really? I swear, some movies don't even need sex scenes. What are the most pointless sex scenes in movies? I want to say Fight Club because that's been a reoccurring theme in this drawing series. Me talking about Fight Club. But, I mean, they could have just kept the moaning. Like, they didn't have to, have that imagery. I mean, I guess it helps for the movie's case, like how they would splice in, you know, big old cocks, as Brad said. All right. It's another pointless sex scene in a movie. And then the moaning was overkill. I was like, oh my gosh, she's been moaning for like 2 minutes. And the grunting. Well, you could barely hear Brad's grunting. But I was like, geez, why is Marla still moaning? I've abused this page. Milked it for all it's worth. You ever just kind of stare at somebody, not in a creepy kind of way, but because you're thinking of something, and then they look at you and you just look like a deer in the headlights. Like, oh snap! I didn't realize what I was doing was like weird. Like you know when you're in a deep thought and you just kind of look in one direction for like a million seconds, and don't even realize what you're looking at until someone questions it. Like this has happened multiple times, bruv. For me, and I'm just like, oh, sorry, I wasn't. But some people understand. I'd be like, oh, so I'm sorry. I was just like, yeah, and they'd be like, oh, I understand, bro. I do the same thing, and that makes me laugh. I'm like, okay, you know. And then it sparks a conversation. Another person. I remember I had a guy in the gym come up to me and literally just said, oh, bro, I like your body. Yeah, literally. He said, I don't mean to sound weird or anything, but you know, I like no one really has your body. And I was like, yeah, thanks, man. And then he goes, no, like seriously, like, you know, you're lean, but like, you're strong, bro. And I was like, yeah, yeah. Like, I was like, thank you. I didn't know if this was like a gay pitch. Like, if he was gonna, oh, dude, like, can you come over my dorm or something? This is a college dude. Come over my dorm or something. Okay, I'm almost done. Dude, it's looking beautiful. It's beautiful. Little rascals. Cause it's oh, y'all don't see that. But I have had at least two gay guys. Speaking of gay guys, because I was still on that topic, I just kind of blanked out because I was looking at the drawing. I have had two different gay guys hit on me, and it's, you know what? It's like I don't get mad at it. Like I understand how women feel when dudes approach them. Like it's flattering to know that you know you're actually attractive, But at the same time, it's like, like, really? Like, you? Really? Or like, you know what pisses me off even more? I guess less. It's like when older women do it, like when women in their 60s and stuff, like, you fine, you know, just straight, because they straight up tell you, they don't care. Like, son, you fine. Like, you look good. I'm just like, okay, you got a granddaughter? You got a daughter you can show me? Like, Jesus. Like thank you, but like, do you have a daughter? At the very least, you know, your daughter's probably in a marriage. So, do you have a granddaughter? Your granddaughter might be young, and that's gonna piss me off. That's it. I mean, nowadays with teen pregnancy stuff like that, it's funny how like teen pregnancy has always been a thing, but in different cultures, it's just like you're legal. So it's like, I mean, her daughter maybe in her 30s, 20s. When do women look their best? Mid 20s, early 20s, late 20s, early 30s? I mean, it's different for every woman. But there's a consensus on when they look the best. Is it when they're like fresh into their 20s, late 20s? By late 20s, I mean, some of them start getting fat and saggy, and, you know, by 30s, I mean, you'd be lucky if she looks good. At the same time, there are some women who look even better when they age. Like, uh, I'm thinking of one, and I know who I'm thinking of. Like Megan Good. I think she looks better at age, what, like 42 right now than she did when she was in her 20s. That's because a lot of that's due to how, like, the 2000s. I don't like that style from the 2000s where women just, like, they wore the low cut pants. I mean, it's whatever, but it's like, oh, it's just hideous to me. And a water bottle drops, you know? All right, last gap to finish. I didn't think this gap should exist. Well, it does. So screw it. You know, the one thing I haven't been approached, or one category of people I haven't been approached by, is gay women, like in a romantic way, to like seduce me or anything like that. And I mean, that's obvious. If you weren't able to tell by my voice, my hands, or stuff that I like doing. Dragon Ball. Or even the stuff I was just literally just talking about. But older women, man, they be so real with it, man. Like, thank you. You know, I'd be like, are you sure? Are you lying? No, I'm like, nah, you wouldn't be lying. I really am that fine. I remember one time, like years ago, actually, years ago, I was in class. I think this was my senior year of high school. So yeah, this is my senior year of high school. So I remember, I was in class, and me and my friends were just talking. I was joking around with my teacher. I was like, "Do you want to see me shirtless?" He was like, "No." And then I remember some girl just cuts in out of nowhere and says, "I've seen him shirtless. He's sexy. He's got a sexy body." And then my friends look at me like, "Oh, Victor, you like, oh, you on that?" I'm using that as a state. And then I'm like, oh, bro, like you put me in a tough position. But then I thought to myself, I was like, wait a minute, this girl has a boyfriend. And so I look at her, I'm like, wait, don't you have a boyfriend? She's like, nah, he doesn't care. It's like, what? Like, what the heck? You know? And I knew her boyfriend because I had freaking psychology class with him. So this was even more, creepy. And we were mates. We were buddies. Which was the weirder part. She said she saw my body when I was on the track. She was like, yeah, so I'm shirtless and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? Thank you, but no. Flattered, but not interested. And it pisses me off to say stuff like that because I'm just like, dude, why? Why? Like, my sister made a quote. She was like, they're either taken or gay. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? And in my case, it's literally always that. Because with the women, because I'm only attracted to women, they're either taken or they're not into you. They're just, well, you wouldn't know because you got to approach them. So it's like, you know, women won't initiate anything with you unless they, well, they will. They will. Because I've had that happen to me actually before. Yeah. I mean, but you got to be, even approaching somebody, that's brave. So, but I actually have had that happen. But like typically women won't approach you. You got to do the approaching. You know what I'm saying? And they're gay. Yeah, and a lot of women. They say, especially nowadays, it's like way more common to see a gay woman. Just in general, it's weird. Like it's like whoa. Like I don't know. It's almost like it's been controlled like a psyop. Like okay, now why is so many more people gay? And it's like, well, because they're a lot. It's the same thing with the whole mental health thing. You know, how people talk about mental health all the time. I think it's well, I know it's become more of an issue because people talk about it more. A lot of people think they have mental health issues because mental health is talked about, a lot more. My stance is, you don't have a problem. Like you have a problem if you're schizophrenic. If you're like able to live your life normally, without, having a freaking tantrum literally every 2 seconds, you don't have a problem. You're fine. A lot of people are made to believe that they have issues. I'm just like, no, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You don't got no problems. I mean, you might have problems. Oh, okay, I'm done. But you don't have problems. But I'm the man because I just finished this. Let me just fill in these gaps. Looking really crazy. But Dragon Ball is awesome. Let's switch the subject. Dragon Ball doesn't have any problems. I'm joking. And there we go. I'm gonna let y'all bask in that. Get this freaking charger out of the way. This took 5 days total, like 5 sessions actually. I'm gonna say it like that. 5 sessions. Dude. Actually, I gotta finish that part as well. Y'all can just look at the drawing as I finish that part. So, toodaloo. Get to it. Look at the drawing. Look at the drawing. From rags to riches to bad is. Okay. Just went on YouTube to check something, you feel me? Like my own channel. $55 in there. Nice job, me. I got it in within an hour. Oh, my belly just growled. I guess I'm starving, you know? Well, it is 6 a.m. and I haven't eaten since what? 5 p.m.? Yeah, it's literally been over 12 hours, 14 hours since I've eaten. Something like that. But when I wake up, I'm gonna have to get some food. Like, have to get some food. It's not even up for debate. I must get food. I must get food. I get down on it. All right. All the stuff that I had to chat about during this whole freaking drawing thing that I did, man, it's been fun. It's coming to a close and it's almost done. I can see my hand on the screen. All aboard. Mr. Telephone Man. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna... I gotta draw this. I got to draw it. I got to draw it. I got to draw it. We are the champions, my friend. We'll keep on fighting till the end. No, 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 no. We are the champions. I first heard that song on D-Tube, The Mighty Ducks. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. That movie, that's one of those movies that doesn't get talked about literally at all. You wouldn't even know it existed if you didn't have a VHS tape, which we did have, because my dad bought it from a thrift store. It has Emilio Estevez from The Breakfast Club. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, two banger songs and two banger movies. He was the jock. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Let me unmute the live real quick. Whoa. Had to mute it on my laptop. Light skin, baby. Something, something, baby. I can take you out to first class. Up in the sky. Something I wanna fly is like the fabulous. I wanna glossy, glossy. King is born. So many songs popping up in my head. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me. I'm the legend, legend. Man, that song goes hard. Talk about a theme song. Okay. I want to make my next video on how to draw a baddie. No, it's not because my mind is in the gutter. Though it sure certainly is not. Let me just put that out there. It's not in the gutter, all right? It's because I'm actually trying to draw women a bit more better than what I'm doing right now. And, you know, drawing a baddie, who wouldn't want to draw a baddie? And just look at the drawing and go, oh my gosh, I drew a baddie. Not this crap that you see that, you know, people say, oh, no, this is something that you won't get in real life. All right? Because I'm the man, and I'm the one to do it. All right, art done. Except, no, it's not, because I still got a small gap right here. I liked how efficient Toriyama was with his art. Like, you don't see many mistakes with his art. New movie Y2K came out on the 6th. I was supposed to see an early screening of it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna make my own movie. There we go. And I'm gonna write my signature as well. I always write it on the top because I go on top. That was a horrible joke. I guess this drawing is legally distinct from Toriyama's. Sounded like a tear. All right, there we go. It's actually starting to get light outside. 69 minutes, baby. And then I'm going to show y'all a representation of what it's supposed to look like on screen. Oh, wait. Okay. Now your freaking khakis. Here we go. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Cell Vegeta. He takes an elbow. See that? That is sick. 70 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. And then here's a representative of what it's supposed to look like on screen. Versus mine. Yep, and it's distinct. It's different because it doesn't have the exclamation. Mine doesn't have that like Toriyama's does. All right, and that concludes this series on Cell versus Vegeta. This was a anniversary video, and yeah, looks awesome. I'll see y'all later.